In this week's episode of House of the Dragon, you will definitely see something that you can't unsee. Now, Aegon, next time you find your brother in the place where they give out hawk tours, leave the guy alone. Just let him be. On that note, let's talk about the episode, guys. This week's episode is a bit of a slow burner. Actually, quite boring. It's really boring if I compare it to the first two episodes, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it moves the plot forward very significantly in the sense of, okay, let me break it down. Now, Rhaenyra, she still has hope. She still has belief that she can pull this thing back from going into a dark abyss. I mean, there's no sugarcoating this, guys. A war between family doesn't go down well for anybody. It's not good. Now, she basically believes that she can find a way so that the families can make peace. But there's one factor here that you guys have to think about, and that is pride. Pride is a massive problem. You know, when you know you are wrong, you 100% know you are wrong, but you have so much pride that you are not willing to take a backseat. You're not willing to let go. And that's exactly the core ingredient of this episode. So I'm going to go into a spoiler now. Be warned if you haven't watched the episode. Rhaenyra makes her way all the way to King's Landing, and she meets up with Queen Alicent. It's not a friendly conversation, but it is so important to what happens from this point on going forward. Rhaenyra remembers that her father told about a song of fire and ice based on Aegon the Conqueror. Now, Queen Alicent, as you guys remember, she heard the king mention Aegon's name, and she mistook it for her own son. And as Rhaenyra explains, her dad was actually talking about Aegon the Conqueror and not Aegon the Weasel, because the guy is a weasel. He's a problem. So with that realization, Alicent immediately knows that she made a massive mistake, and she contributed to the problem that everybody currently finds themselves in. And now, instead of admitting, you know what, I was wrong, I made a mistake, it's too late, guys. It's too late. You can't turn back from here, and she's made that pretty clear. Now, this is the closure that Rhaenyra needed. She needed to hear this from Alicent herself. There's no turning back here, guys. This is the pivotal moment where you can't go back from here. I thought that Aemon killing Luke was bad, but this is that pivotal moment, and it's a great note to end the episode on. Not, like I said before, it's a slow burner. It's really slow, this episode. There's nothing gripping up until you get to that conversation, which is, in actual fact, what a great way to end the episode. And I've already watched the preview for episode 4, and man, this is basically what you call the calm before the storm. Now, you also have Daemon in this episode. He finds himself in Harrenhal, which was burned down in season 1. So there's not a lot going on there, but everybody believes that Harrenhal is the place. If you have your base set up there, then you have a good foundation. So Aegon quickly comes to the realization that it's war. It's all out war. Now, he believes that he should be the king that finds himself on the battlefield. Now, things quickly change when he is made aware that, you know, if you go and you get burned to a crisp. Your mother, the queen, and Aemond, they are waiting. They are waiting just to grasp and take the throne for themselves. So what are they gonna do? So Aegon decides to take the squire to the brothel. Talk about a weasel. This guy is a weasel. Very bad. The other person I want to talk about is Kristen Cole. Now this guy, I didn't think it was possible to dislike anybody as much as I did King Joffrey. Now that guy was a piece of work, and I'm slowly getting the impression that Cole is going to be that guy. Cole, not J. Cole. J. Cole, he asked for forgiveness. This guy is not going to do the same thing. This guy is going to go in. He's going to want to impress the queen. He's the new hand. He's a scumbag. Let's have a toast for the scumbags. And I feel sorry for the actor. I think Frankie, I feel sorry for him because he's going to forever be attached to Sir Kristen Cole. That is your character. I don't know how you're going to shake it, but you're going to have a lot of issues in terms of the fan base and the people that love the show. I'm just saying. And there's not really a lot that you can digest from this episode, guys. As I said before, it's a bit of a slow burner. Episode 1 and 2 was electric and had a lot of depth. So, slow burner, but it moved the plot forward very significantly. Also, another nice Easter egg in this episode is the fact that we saw Dany's eggs. Yes, those famous 3 dragon eggs. Wow. Brought back a lot of memories from Thrones. So, great. And this is the first time where an Easter egg is actually literally eggs, you know? So, there was a nice touch. Exciting to see that. So, guys, things are moving forward very significantly. And the episode is titled The Burning Mill, which explains that title in the beginning sequence of the show. Violence. So, Game of Thrones is back, guys, in the form of House of the Dragon. And what I love about this show is it's basically its own animal. It's its own beast. But you see that they just give little hints and Easter eggs, you know, to the original show that came out. But it's, make no mistake, this is something that is taking its own form. And I cannot wait to see what happens in the next episode, guys. I checked out the preview and whew, things are going to get crazy. Please let me know down below in the comment section, guys. What do you think about episode 3 of House of the Dragon, The Burning Mill? That's it for me, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will definitely catch you on the next video.